Hello, and thank you for stopping by the stream, Wildcard Wednesday, for your host, Thomas Metal 75, Massachusetts, reviews his 38th trip around the sun. Let's do it, people.
Wildcard, bitches! Yeah!
And hello, thank you for stopping by the Alex Beer
Can you, babe?
That's terrible.
And welcome to the 38th year I've been on this goddamn earth. So
Happy birthday.
thank you, everybody. Let's
happy birthday, yeah.
have some fun. And yeah, we are live with the one and only Alex the Beer Master from New Jersey and the Alex Beer Master channel of YouTube. We have the nose of knowledge himself and the home brewer of the Bubble Gut.
Cheers.
Here. We got Spearman from the Bubble Gut Brews TV. And today we have Keep It Funky Beer and Dank and Hip Hop and 420 and Bucket Hat Reviewers Field. We have Jordan from the Keep It Funky Beer Review channel out in
That's my old logo.
I am your host, Thomas Middle 75, from the new and revamped Thomas Middle 75
I like that.
Masters of Reviews.
Yeah.
Page of YouTube.
I like it. I love it. It's a new era of the new era.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some merchandising made up, hopefully. I got 4. Well, we can talk about that. You know what? We can talk about that at round 4 when we go around. We talk about each other's YouTube channels. But
Yeah, I'm gonna do some merchandise myself.
here's what we do. All never been to Wildcard Wednesday. The only admittance fee for the wild card is your beverage. Please bring a beer, a wine, or a spirit, and let's have fun. Yes, really. Let's be delicious, those beverages, and don't be a douche. And we appreciate you. Sorry, appreciate you for it. And
Tanner.
yeah,
Hello.
so from the East Coast, LQ channel of YouTube out in the state of Rhode Island. So, once again, bring a beer, wine, spirit, and adult beverage. Don't be a douche. And we're going to bring up each panelist here in 4 different rounds. The first round in time that we bring you up is going to be for your presentation of whichever wine or beer, wine, or spirit you're bringing this evening with the pouring of that spirit. Second round shall be your review round. Please save your final thoughts and grades until round 3. And then round 4 is going to be what we like to call around here the YouTube round, where you, the panelists that all have YouTube channels yourselves, you get a chance to talk about your YouTube channel. Let us know what you do, what's coming up on your YouTube channel, any promotions you want to do then at that time, go right ahead, and then let us know what you've been watching recently for YouTube content. So let's see if anybody's in the chat. We got Neighborhood Watch.
Cheers, neighborhood.
Cheers.
Cheers, neighborhood watch. Cheers, buddy.
So let's start round 1 of the presentations of your beer, wine, and spirit. Let's start back up with Alex.
Now, I'm doing something different today. We're going to be reviewing Fiddlehead IPA.
Ooh, that's a good
But
one.
you think I'm doing something different? Like I am, right? And we're reviewing Victoria Mexican lager. So I'm going to be pouring these 2 up.
Whoa, double feature tonight. Right.
Yeah, I don't normally do this, but I thought, you know what? Let's do something different since it's allegedly Eric's birthday. So
Yeah.
It's not to
And then
chug
you're
it, it's to
gonna pay
enjoy it.
And then
Only
you
thing-
pay.
This table is making me mad because
Let's
it's
try
trying to.
another other half. Just kidding.
All right. Well, next time we'll have other half, maybe. What that looks like. Let me get the next pour. Come on. There we go. I think. Pain in the ass. There we go.
Much appreciated.
There you go, my friends. Let's continue on. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, Alex.
Cheers, Alex.
For you on round 2 for the final, or for your review of the fiddlehead. Let's go over to. Wait a minute. What are we doing here, Alex?
I'm trying to let you know. Bring up the next person. That's what I'm trying to do. Cheers.
Move along. Well, we've got Bruce, Mr. Beerman. Yeah, grabs a beverage.
Now I know why it goes a lighter gray and a black color. It's every other one when they chat. All right, cool.
Oh, okay. I was wondering that.
So, I was wondering about that.
We're talking about how StreamYard's working, folks.
Yeah, I always saw it as a dark color. I don't know. Anyway, so this one's from they're out of Corvallis, Oregon, about somewhere near Portland. It's from Block 15. It's called Love Potion number 9. It's a stout with chocolate and raspberries.
Yo,
Let's go.
I like the skeleton and the potion.
Yeah.
And, fruited, 7%. All right. So dark malt, rich chocolate, raspberries, potion offers availability, something like that. We'll get into that later. It was canned 123, basically February 1st-ish. All right. Had this before. I can't remember it though. About 5 years back.
Okay.
Well, there it is. I don't know what it is, to be honest. It probably is an American stout or something, maybe an oatmeal stout. Who knows? But it's got a nice khaki head, almost cocoa khaki. I mean, a nice dark black, oily looking beer. So, cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
thank you, Beer Man. All right, keep it funky and dank and hip hop 420 and beer and bucket hat reviews.
So tonight we got Death Awaits Black IPA from Fidens.
Hey.
This is topped with Chinook Centennial Cascade. 7%. This is super fresh. This was canned April 24th, 2026.
Nice.
Proper wrestler. God.
Oh, yeah.
So looking forward to this one.
Watch now to be Mr. Approved.
Oh, cheers. This is going to be great. I'm looking forward to this one.
Hell yeah. We got to say hello to Mr. John and Ellie. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Mr. Eric.
You should come up if you, I think you got access to that link. Come on up if you want.
Yeah.
Love good old fashioned time. Here he is himself. East Coast.
Hello.
How's that Tanner?
No, we're a bucket hat. There it is.
Channel name.
Rhode Island's.
All right. We got Dorchester Brewing Co. Cobblestone. Boston Dry Stout, $3.69. $3.69. $3.69. I don't know why the fuck I said it like that.
Tanner.
Who the hell?
Where's the ABV on this damn thing? 4.9% alcohol by volume. And no date. I don't know what this is.
It's all right. I didn't get a date on my Finback West Coast either.
Numbers.
That one came from India.
India.
Cool label though, I will say. They got the Dorchester on the side there.
Well, I think I've had that.
No shit. There we go. Probably should know that already, but we got that.
Oh, shit.
And then we got the logo.
Nice.
Right. And then we got this on the other side. Dark, roasty, malty, classic, smooth.
Mm.
Wow, they're not fucking around.
Dorchester Brewing Co. or DorchesterBrewing.com. And I've been here. I've been to this brewery. Pretty sure. Yeah,
had 'em
I think the one with the barbecue in the barbecue joint in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And they have like a rooftop that you can they have like a patio you can sit out on and shit. We're gonna use a regular pint glass today.
Nice.
Pour it up.
Nice. Ooh, that's looking delicious.
Please be
All over the
delicious.
dry.
Got that right there. Got that right there. Please be delicious.
No, delicious.
So yeah, Boston Dry Stout, 4.9%. We'll see what this is all about next round. Cheers.
Nice. Looks good. Cheers.
Good. Pitch black appearance, 2-finger round head. Holding some nice retention. Different size bubbles though, a little rocky bubbles.
Heaven. Yes, like heaven.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Heaven. Frickin' heaven.
You got that right.
Oh, thank you all 3 million watchers in the chat. We appreciate you watching on the YouTube platform. So I just had, speaking of barbecue, that's exactly what I just had for some birthday dinner. So I don't really feel like another carbonated hefty beer or some kind of 15% imperial stout. So I say Massachusetts breweries, but I should really say Massachusetts whiskey reviews tonight, because I'm going to do a whiskey, and I'm going to do quite the whiskey, honestly, here, because it's my birthday, and why the hell not drink something quite interesting, big and bold or something like that. So let's do a whiskey from the fine folks over at the Penelope bourbon. From Penelope Bourbon. Not really drinking a bourbon from them this evening, but we have the Penelope American Light Whiskey, aged 18 years.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh,
Yo, here's
That bomb.
a whiskey.
Sick.
Damn. This is comprising of a mash bill of 99% corn and 1% barley malt. This year's release of the age 18 years American Light Whiskey comes in at 140.2 proof, which is alcohol by volume of 70.1%. Yeah.
Wow.
And they say on the back of the bottle, Penelope Bourbon's limited releases uncover rare and unique barrels distilled from a corn-based mash at the historic Seagram's Distillery in Indiana. This American Light Whiskey was aged in second fill oak barrels to reveal a depth of character only time can unlock. A rare find, this long-aged expression is a tribute to the hidden gems of American whiskey. Non-chill filtered. And just really quickly before I pour the whiskey, if people are looking at this going, what the hell is an American Light Whiskey? According to the TTB, the Bureau of the Alcohol and Tobacco and Firearms Bureau there, they actually classify American Light Whiskey at, let me go find where, light whiskey as, it's a whiskey produced in the U.S. at more than 80% alcohol by volume, 160 proof, but less than 95% alcohol by volume, and stored in used or uncharred new oak barrels. So this one says, as we just read, that it was aged in second fill oak barrels. So light whiskeys get distilled to a higher proof, and they can either undergo that aging in new barrels or use it. It has to be one or the other. And I guess the story behind light whiskeys was, I guess, into the 40s or maybe even into the 50s. Or no, wait a minute. Excuse me, into the 60s. At some point in the, I think it was the mid to late 60s, when the United States was getting more interested into, clear spirits like vodkas and gins, in order to try to get people back into aged spirits like whiskeys. Distillers figured out how to, in theory, kind of try to lighten up the body of a whiskey and give them something that they may appreciate. I don't know how much that works at 140.2 proof, but we're gonna see. And so you tend to see a lot of stock that can be higher in age with American light whiskeys, just because some distilleries were making them and just kind of forgot about them as the interest to them kind of dipped off. So why you can see an 18-year-old one, because now they have stocks and it's like, what do we do with it? Oh, let's put it out. I'm definitely going to want to have this whiskey do some aeration and opening up in the glass at 70%. So here's the whiskey. Here's what she looks like for 18 years in the barrel. It does have a nice kind of lighter copper color, honestly, for it being 18 years in that barrel. Nice low leg swarming. We will get back to this whiskey. Talk all about this American light whiskey from Penelope.
What's the 99% of wheat?
99% corn, and 1% barley malt. Yeah, American light whiskeys are primarily corn based.
Corn. All right, yeah.
Yep, very much so. So we'll get back to that in a minute. But hey, Uncle, thank you very much.
What about mellow corn?
No, that thing wasn't distilled between 160 and 190 proof.
It is 100 proof though, and this was like
mine's
10
about
bucks.
That was your uncle, Eric. That was your
more ABV.
That's straight corn whiskey though.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
crazy.
close to what you got.
But
Eric, that was your uncle saying hello. That's cool.
he said, "Happy birthday, nephew." He visited over last week from the West Coast. So hello. Let's get ready to do the second round with Alex, the beer master. You ready there, Alex?
Yes, my friend.
Not only does the new movie come out on Friday, but here is a clip from the classic video game.
Round 2, fight.
Got that right. I made a mistake last week. I'm gonna have to make sure I do that right again next time.
That's terrible.
You got that right. You got that right. So what we got here, hate when I have a brain fart. I gotta do the show right like I normally do. Hate the brain farts, but things happen. So what we got Fiddlehead, Fiddlehead IPA. We got that. That's what that looks like. Looks like a New England IPA. Most of these beers look like it. West Coast. Yeah, it looks delicious. We're going to smell and taste in a minute. Then we got
Let us know if it makes your head fiddle.
Then we got this one.
It's super dank. That beer is
Victoria.
What, this one, or are you talking about the one I had in my hand?
I think Victoria's
Fiddlehead one.
okay. Why is that-
Fiddlehead one's
is
really.
that-
Yeah.
Is that the Vienna lager, the Victoria?
Yep.
That's a
There
Vienna
you go.
lager.
Looks like one. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think
It's a
Vienna.
Mexican.
It looks red. It looks.
It is.
It
It
looks red. Yeah.
It is red.
They're Vienna lager. Okay.
It does have a red car. Yeah, exactly.
Red amber lager. Yeah.
So, man, I'm going to start with the Vienna. I'm going to start with the Victoria. It looks like a Vienna lager. I agree, because it looks like red, golden color. But it's not. It's a Mexican beer.
Okay. All right. No. Yeah. It's Victoria's a Mexican Vienna style lager, 4%.
Oh, so I was right. So it is
Yeah,
Vienna.
I had that. That's the beer I did my short with. You know the short I did, and I'm like, cheers from Florida, and it's a 32-ounce bottle.
I think I did watch that.
It was that beer. Yeah, it's that one right there. It's that beer.
Man. Well, I enjoyed it, but let's get into the smell here. But before we do that, yeah, it's nice and golden. Let's get into the smell.
Shall
There's no head. It's just its fingernail. Yes, I do smell that sweet breadiness. Yeah, that smells good. Smells crushable, although it is because it's 4%. Yeah, let's get into the taste. Yeah, that's sweet breadiness, Vienna lager stuff, Mexican, like it. I can't wait to have some more of this. Let's get into the taste. Cheers.
Pros.
Cheers.
So
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Just perfect. You
Salute.
taste that. You taste that kind of like a bready paste, sweetness. Very soft on the palate. It's like just very crushable. Good beer for a hot day. Although I don't think today's a hot day though. Warm, but yeah, this is a good beer. And I think Mr. Tanner said he liked it too, and I'm enjoying it. It is really tasty. See what other flavors we got. Wrong down. Went down the wrong plate. Oh,
Don't joke, sir.
yeah, don't joke. Yeah.
It's all right. We're good. I'm trained professional here.
Yes. So yeah, I'm tasting that breadiness, sweetness. There's slight dryness on the sides of the palate. No bitterness, and if there is, it's really slight. Yeah, there's no bitterness at all. But that is tasty though. That is very crushable. If you can get this, please do. I mean, that's a lot of hops to it. I like it. It's not hoppy.
It tastes like gnomes.
What is it?
Gnome bitterness, you said?
No, it's not hoppiness. It's what's the word?
No, he said no.
No, I said it's bready. It's bready. That's what I said.
All right, never mind.
I don't know what known is. I don't know what the hell that. Maybe I said something like that. I don't know how to run it back. Jesus.
You don't know what a gnome is? Like the elf, like elf.
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You don't know what a gnome?
Like Noma Gang. Come on,
Yeah,
gang.
well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Exactly. Yeah, I've had all the gang beers. They're good too. But yeah, this is. Yeah, I like that sweet breadiness, little maltiness. I like it. It's good. So if you can get this, please do. It's very tasty. Now we're getting to the hoppiness real quick, and then we're gonna move on because I don't think 50 years. Try that. So the next one, man, I'm sweating.
Right.
So what we're gonna be drinking now is Fiddlehead IPA, and that's what it looks like. And according to Mr. Jordan, he's had this. This is very tasty. So that looks
Very
like a
weedy and dank. Yeah.
Watch it, yeah, sweetie, dank, all that good stuff, and creamy too, or at least a soft mouthfeel. So yeah, that is really golden. That is really golden, and it's fresh. And I can't wait to have some more of this, which we will be in a second. But yeah, it's looking golden, deliciousness, creaminess. Man, fresh beers are the best.
Oh yeah.
Mark my words. I'm like Greg's beer reviews now. It has to have the date.
Well, hopefully not.
Hey, Mr. Bumpy. So yeah, let's get into the smell real quick. Finger ahead. I mean, finger now. Oh yeah. I smell that sweet or dankness, grassy dankness. When I first smelled it earlier, it smelled like a sweet cut grass dankness. Mr. Jordan's breakfast.
It smells like Jordan.
Stop. Get up, you're saying.
It smells like me.
But yeah,
That fresh smells like a jar of weed. It stinks.
yeah, it smells like a sweet. No, it smells like a dank, grassy, sweet, grassy weed. And I'm talking about marijuana. And, I mean, that is fresh off the boat. That's what it smells like. Yeah, Jordan. This is why I enjoy this stuff, because I like the dankness and the juiciness, and I love the sweet. I like the smell of weed, which is crazy, but they do.
So do I.
That is smelling. Yes, exactly. It smells like a cut grass. Let's get into the taste, because other people need to get into it. So, cheers.
Sure do.
Oh, cheers.
Okay. First thing you do is what I'm tasting is what I smelled. The grassy, sweet, dank, weed taste. I am loving it. That's good. You get that nice creaminess, nice soft mouthfeel. Then, as you're drinking it, after you drink and have a couple sips, the bitterness builds a little bit. I don't think it explodes more and more and more, but it's there right there on the sides of the palate and sides of the tongue, which I like. Soft mouthfeel, all the way weed through, dank through, grassy through. It is dank to the T. So if you want really dank beers, this is one of them. I'm gonna have to look for some more really dank beers because they're tasty. So if you can get this, please do. Matter of fact, let me see what it tastes like if I drink this beer now.
It's not gonna be weedy.
Tastes good. But the thing is that it takes away from the deliciousness of this beer. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? When I drink that, this makes it more dank, more grassy. That's what I want. And then a lot more bitters. Now,
More dank, more
because other people need to talk. Try to get these two beers. Appreciate you, and cheers.
Thank you, Alex.
Oh, hi, Alex Jr. No more Eric. What's up, Alex Jr.?
That's right. All right. Let's go.
Well, Alex Jr., you gotta go back. I mean, I see myself here. There you go.
Let's go to the grand state of Washington. No, let's not go to Washington. Let's go to Oregon.
Oregon.
Named Bubbleguts Brews TV.
There you go. Now we're good.
Hello.
Sorry, I had to make that comment because it was funny to me. Cool.
Oh, we haven't read it yet.
I didn't say the P word. I said cats. Bush light and shaved cats. Okay. So,
hello, Keith's World. Cheers. Thank you, sir.
We're not in Amsterdam anymore.
Right.
So yeah, Love Potion with raspberry chocolate.
Okay, there
7% on the nose. A nice roast first off. Nice little bready, roasty, kind of just like a nice dry chocolatey kind of roasty coffee. And then you start getting that buildup of chocolate kind of running around it. You get the raspberry kind of squeaking through it. It's kind of on the, it starts to go through the nose and up there. You start smelling that raspberry. It's nice. Yeah, it's really nice. Chocolate raspberries. Let's drink this. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. Please be delicious.
I can't see my eyes.
Please be delicious.
Got that right.
Yeah, blue eyes. Hey, so this is
behind blue eyes.
This is very chocolate raspberry. Wow, it's very expressive with those two components. It has a nice, almost like an I want to say it's an American stout background, but it almost has this. I'm getting this feeling like it might even be like a dry Irish stout or something, because it's got a really nice dry, dark chocolatey dry kind of like feel in the back. It tarts a little in the front, kind of sweet, then tart from the raspberry, and then kind of a chocolate powder, a cacao powder, cocoa powder, whatever you want to call it. But it's really nice. It's decadent, man. It's got kind of a nice Valentine's Day approach to it. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. I really like this. I'm trying to think of anything else. Body. What's the body like? The body is beautiful.
Wow.
I got body.
This
body is a medium-ish body, medium body. Mouthfeel is soft, slightly sizzly. Finish is drying, but it also is nice. It kind of works off all the stuff and finishes it and lets you makes you want to have another sip. There's no alcohol in the finish or anything as well. It's a well-rounded, adjunct forward, something rather stout. So cheers.
Whoa.
And happy birthday.
Cheers.
I didn't know it was your birthday. Jeez.
Well,
Nice selection. What's Eric's birthday, all right?
I think I'll do a wraparound. We'll wrap around.
yeah, maybe we'll do it for birthday. No, not with 70% ABV. All right, let's go to keep it funky and beer and dank and hip hop and all things bucket hats in Albany, New York, with our main man Jordan.
I'm gonna get
Keep it
some
funky.
soon. I'm getting tons of dark chocolate roast. It goes good with that Centennial Dank. Real
Black Eyed Peas.
earthy, roasty. Black Eyed Peas for life.
Oh, Bart, thank you for the birthday wish.
Coffee,
Something that's
toasted
like Bart.
bread, dark roasted coffee. Cheers.
Cheers. Please do
Cheers.
this.
Yes.
Oh, no. Jeez, that's delicious.
Birthday vibe.
You got a nice bitterness. Really nice bitterness.
Good.
Like hazelnut. Meg. That's right.
The life simple joys, let's let loose. Sipping them beers, feeling so cool. Got my tunes on, life's a hoot.
Very resiny. Bruce tips. Milk stud, milk chocolate bar. Cheers. This is one of Biden's best beers, I think.
Oh,
Nice. Cheers, dude. Cheers.
excellent.
I got another clean to review.
Let's go over to Mr. Tanner, the East Coast LQ Reviews in Rhode Island. Beer review.
All right, we have the Cobblestone Boston Dry Stout at Dorchester Brewing Company. 4.9%. Left a nice little ring at the top there. A little bit of a lacing, not too much. Still a really nice color to it. Hold it up to the light. Pretty much pitch black in appearance. Looks pretty good. Nose on it.
Nose.
Fair warning, my nose is actually very stuffed. I've been kind of sick the past couple of days, so I can't really smell too well.
What's your nose? A Thanksgiving turkey?
I don't know if it's a C word.
Can't smell shit.
Oh,
I
really?
get a little bit of coffee. I get like a brown bread and like a little bit of coffee. And then just like, your typical roasty, toasty notes. Nothing too crazy. Kind of reminds me of like Guinness. Yeah, just a really nice biscuity breadiness combined with the roasted coffee aromas. Get a little dark chocolate. Smells good though. Let's dive and try it out. Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious. Please.
Taste it for sure. It's pretty good. It's got a nice body. 4.9%. What's regular draft? I think draft. Well, this is carbonated. It's draft nitro, but I think draft is pretty low. It's right around like 4.2 or something.
Yeah, I do believe so.
This is 4.9. It's got a decent body. It kind of drinks like a dark lager a little bit in that sense, where it's like just kind of that biscuity, bready background with the roasty, toasty finish. But then it's got like more so a stout kind of finish, you know, a little bit more bitter and a little bit more roasty. I think it's pretty decent. It's just very straightforward. This is kind of one of those beers you could probably crush a bunch of, kind of like regular Guinness. Like the extra stout's pretty good too. I think the extra stout's around like 5.4 or something like that. But yeah, it's got a little bit of that dry finish to it, but definitely enough, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of like malty sweetness, maybe like a touch of like some like caramel malt sweetness in there. But it's pretty good. I think it's nothing super complex, but it's definitely a very drinkable beer. No off flavor notes. It's not overly dry. Definitely not overly sweet. Just a touch of sweetness with this one. But yeah, it's solid. I feel like if they had this on draft at Dorchester, they'd probably sell a good amount of it. So I'll sit and sip on it. Maybe I can pick up a little bit more complexity, a little bit more flavor notes with this one. And I'll have a number next time around. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
All right.
I'm getting my black
This
now. This is delicious.
All right. We're going to New England, New Hampshire.
Happy birthday, Eric.
Thank you, sir. We're going to the pizza and food reviewer or beer reviewer himself, Mr. Bumper.
Happy birthday.
I burped so loud I scared my camera and now I'm out of focus.
Make sure you check out Oxblood Forge.
Godzilla?
That's right.
Godzilla.
Just so you guys know, this shirt does not glow in the dark.
It does not.
I purchased it under false pretext. But still, yeah, awesome band. Check out Oxblood Forge. Eric is the drummer, but he could also be a guitarist in the band too. It's multi.
Why is your tongue out?
There you go. A little preview.
Multi-talented. Yeah, so I'm just, this is a side beer, finest kind. And it's funny, I'm coming up after Tanner, who said you can crush that beer, because I have from Spyglass Galaxy Crush.
Nice.
That's a good one. All right.
This
Sounds
is what it's
great.
like
Cool
when worlds collide, I guess. I don't know. But it is an IPA, 7.5% ABV, so just pushing.
Woo.
It's kind of like that that undertow current of the ocean. It's just under that double IPA threshold. It is a hazy IPA hopped with Citra, Incognito, Galaxy, and Crush hops. It is like a week old.
Nice.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah. Canned on April 30th. What are we at? May 6th.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
Like under a week old.
So super fresh.
Yeah, man.
Gonna crush it. Right. Let's open this up.
That's it for it.
Soft Weekly says the rest of you nerds can shut the fuck up and let the man cook. Fucking Bumpy. That's fine.
Actually, I did cook
Off
tonight.
Weekly, kick some fucking rock.
I made some cheesesteaks tonight with peppers, onions.
Nice.
Out on the Blackstone. So if you heard scraping noises, that was for me. I was right over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was cheesesteak subs, and I did tater tots, extra crispy.
Nice.
If you guys have a French oven, like air fryer type toaster oven type thingy, a bobber, basically you put it on the fry setting of 425 degrees. You have like one of those vented little things you put it on. Put it in the middle rack. 25 minutes. I spray it with some. I can't believe it's not butter. Salt it, pepper it.
Whoa.
25 minutes. They come out nice and crisp on the outside. Delicious. The best way to have it. All right. Anyway, yeah, this beer. I was hoping the head would die down, but I poured in Alex's head. So it's a freaking white, man. That's the whitest head ever.
It's approved, baby.
I could probably use this beer as a flashlight.
Yeah. That is very vibrant.
It's like in Minecraft. Huh? You can see that. It looks vibrantly yellow on camera, but really what I'm looking at is more of a kind of mellowed out yellow. Mellowed yellow. It is.
It's like a small beer compared to what you're in.
There we go. No. Yes. Okay. The aromas. All right. Passion fruit, pineapple, melon. Melon, baby. What the? Yeah, it's just like kind of a melon. I would say it's it's crossbred between like a cantaloupe and a honey melon, a honeydew. Because it's not quite either one of them, but it just mimics a melon, but it's definitely not watermelon. What? Somebody look this beer up. It probably says watermelon. Yeah, I maybe a little bit of a pineapple note. I think I'm not sure if I mentioned that. All right. Yeah. We're just gonna dive on in. Cheers. It's not like super citrusy, I can say that.
Yeah.
Not super citrusy. All right. Cheerios.
Please be delicious.
Please suck it.
Keep it up, Mr. Eric. You're a saint.
Excuse me. Jeez.
It does suck. Oh man. Bubblegum. It's got that it's kind of like a slight juicy fruit, but a little bit of pink chewing gum.
Okay, so sure. Wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
Al's like, what the hell?
It's supposed to be good. Eric's saying something else.
Look at that freaking head on that thing.
Oh, looks like ice cream meringue. Yeah.
That's
a
fruit.
lemon meringue pie.
There's the label, everybody.
There it is.
I'll probably have to order Spyglass beer.
Easy hop with Citra Incognito Galaxy.
It's a little bit I don't know. It seems like it's like a lighter body, but it's very smooth. Carbonation level seems to be on the lower side. It is carbonated, but it's not super spritzy. It's very soft mouthfeel though. And I think that just leads to like a lighter feeling body. I think most people probably say it's a medium body. To me, this one feels a bit lighter than medium. There is some malt presence to it, which is nice. I do like the upfront malt. Broth. Yeah, a little bit of a sweeter white bread. Wheat. just a lingering kind of malt sweetness, just kind of maybe cereal grain-esque type sweetness. I'm not talking about cereal grain like corn and rice, and but I mean that is what a cereal grain really is. But I'm talking about like the sweetness that you get out of a cereal.
Right.
So that kind of lingers on. It does have, like I said, a little bit of juicy fruit, pink bubble gum. It's got like some type of like a pineapple, maybe cooked but candied, caramelized pineapple. I don't know, something like that.
Nice.
Without like not the burnt flavor, but you know what I mean. It just kind of gets candy-esque. Kind of.
Nice.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Kind of finishes. I'd say there's a slight mango to it too.
Nice.
And then it does finish with just this little touch of like kind of a woodsy, earthy tone. Bitterness on it. It's lingering. It's that woodsy, earthy tone bitterness that just lingers on. You do have remnants of the sweetness from the malt still there as well. I'd say this IPA is definitely a little bit on the sweeter side. So it's unbalanced in that manner. I think it's one that Alex would really like because he does seem to like sweeter beers.
You're the same way too, Mr. Bump. Oh no, maybe not. Never mind.
No, I like more of a balance.
Yeah, you do.
Complete balance.
But yes, I love my sweet beers. You got that right. I do.
Yeah. So I'll continue drinking on. We haven't scored anything, correct?
No, not yet.
Nope, no scores yet.
Yeah. 7.5% ABV. Yeah, it drinks exactly like that. Yeah. 100%.
Nice.
All right.
Cheers. Cool.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Bumpyism.
Better.
Yeah.
I believe it's Mr. Eric's turn, the birthday boy.
Believe that. What do we believe on this birthday? I don't know. I thought I've revolved around the sun 38 times, I guess.
You're almost 40 like me in a couple of years. You're still young, though. Don't worry about it, Eric. You're still young.
All right. Well, at least I'm older than this 18-year-old whiskey. Here's what we're drinking this evening for anybody that has just come into the program and does not know what's going on. I am going to be tasting and utilizing the 6-point rating scale to round up to your 100 points I'm gonna utilize that rating scale to discuss and talk about this Penelope aged 18 years American light whiskey. And again, this comes in at 140.2 proof. This is 70.1% ABV. It's a big boy. They call that hazmat proof. And this is 99% corn and 1% barley malt. And this was done. This is distilled from a corn-based mash at the historic Seagram's Distillery in Indiana, which is now known as MGP, also Ross and Squibb. And this American light whiskey was aged in second fill oak barrels. So in order, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, in order to be a American light whiskey from the TTP here in the United States, you have to, let me find that definition one more time and read it to you straight from their website. They say for a light whiskey, it's a whiskey produced in the U.S. at more than 80% alcohol by volume, 160 proof, but less than 95% alcohol by volume, 190 proof, and stored in used or, now that's the big distinction, either you distill or either you age and used the whole time, or you're using uncharred new oak containers. So very cool stuff. And as we go through the 6-point rating scale, just to give this a little perspective, yeah, we're not really drinking extremely cheap stuff. This was, I believe, about 130 for the bottle. Ooh.
That's not cheap at all, Mr. Eric.
Thank you, Alex, the beer maestro.
Well, you're a beer master yourself. You know this. You know it all too, Eric.
All right. I think they've had a 13, a 15, maybe a 17-year light whiskey, and this year's offering from Penelope Bourbon is 18. So let's talk about the appearance really quickly. That's we see what the bottle looks like. It had all that nice information on the side. It just has that Penelope look to it, and Butterfee. Good stuff there. So on the actual glass itself, nice long. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see them very well, but those legs are just coming down super slow at that 140 proof at that 70 ABV. It's not as dark as you would think for it being in the barrels that whole time. It's got this nice little darker amber color, I would guess, but it's not super dark really. But it's got a nice color, looking pretty good. There's the legs. Yeah, they are very, very, very slow to form. Let's get a nose on this one, shall we? See what 99% corn and 1% barley malt does. Ooh, yeah, that's fruity, all right, for sure. Definitely getting a lot of vanilla. A lot of sweets, a lot of ethanol, I'm going to be honest with that. It does need the time to sit in the glass. It did need that time. So yeah, there's the vanilla notes that I'm getting definitely right off the rip. There's definitely some butterscotch candy kind of notes.
Oh, cool.
There might be some fruitier tones. I don't know if there's like a dried citrus in the background to it. Just sweet overall, butterscotch, those dried fruits in the background, maybe some caramel. It's a little bit of the ethanol burn at first here on the nose. Maybe some cake frosting or something like that, that kind of a sweet element to it. Nice. But you may just notice ethanol and alcohol if you're not, if you have acclimated, it's gonna be a lot of ABV in the aroma. So that's its only real detriment, I can honestly say. But they're just sweeter tones overall. I'm not really getting much of a barrel charring or anything like that. I don't know what kind of used barrels they're using, if it's just used bourbon barrels or not. But let's give it a taste. 18-year-old light whiskey from Penelope at 70% ABV. Damn. I will be putting some water in this because this is definitely going to really open up and change when you do that.
You just read my mind, Mr. Eric. I was going to ask you to do that. You know what all?
Oh, wow. So more of the oak is coming through than in the finish, or sorry, than in the initial aromas. It's got a big proof kick, honestly, but when you get past that, it's confectionery in its sweet note, honestly. Some would say a cotton candy-ish kind of a note, and including the Penelope website, and I can totally understand where they're coming from on that. You could almost say like a hubba bubba in a way, like the sweeter notes, the bubble gum, or sometimes you get those sweeter notes, not overly cloying or sugary, but sometimes you get those sweeter bubblegummy notes in IPAs and beers, and that's sort of a similar aspect to it. And then there's the vanilla and a vanilla cream.
Ooh, nice.
I'm talking about mouthfeel. A vanilla cream frosting, sort of that sweeter side of things. The alcohol does hit the back of the throat pretty nicely. Not the initial middle of the or the initial palate or the middle, really, just in the back. Yeah, definitely the butterscotch is in there and some spice notes.
Nice.
Yeah, there's definitely some. I mean, I guess I could say to a certain degree that there is a creamier element, perhaps, or there's a high viscosity, is what I'm getting at with this particular whiskey. That's the way that that's how I'm gonna put that. I don't know if I would necessarily. I'm not sure creamy for the mouthfeel is what I mean to say, but I'm definitely going to say that there's a pretty substantially big viscosity and mouthfeel to the whiskey. It's definitely a full-bodied overall kind of a dram.
Allegedly, Eric, are you saying if it's not as creamy, are you saying maybe oily then? Maybe
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I'm trying to pick up on what that finishing flavor is. A lot of it is
Eric, I heard a beep. Can you?
A lot of it is some alcohol warmth. The man's doing a goddamn review, but Bumpy, get back in here.
There we go.
Sorry, my daughter's texting me, and
Very good.
It
No
takes me
problem.
off the phone.
I gotta figure out this finish because it's a lot of alcohol punch initially. You know what? At this point in time, let me see before I put some water in it.
Uh-oh.
There's definitely a corn graininess. Maybe some of that dried citrusy note. I don't know. It's not super huge. And it just, the sweetness is kind of, and that vanilla cream is kind of that cotton candy-ish bubblegum thing, and the cream, that buttercream or vanilla frosting kind of note is just kind of riding throughout the entire experience. So if you really I'm not still gonna call it cloyingly sweet, but it's definitely a huge sweeter whiskey overall. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in it. I think I got enough notes to give some thoughts here for my final ratings, but just with a little bit of water.
Yes. Just a little splash, Mr. Eric, like you always tell me.
I think with much
Just a
higher
little bit.
ABVs, it would be
Hell
cool
yeah.
if you could open it up a little bit. All right, let's do this one more time, then I'll shut up. So with the water now on the nose, much more approachable. Definitely a sweet, definitely sweet overall. There might even be slightly floral notes now that I'm kind of smelling that. The vanilla stands out. That cream note stands out. The cotton candy and the butterscotch are still there. It's a little bit easier to adjust to the alcohol with some water addition. And on the taste, with that water addition, way more of a cake battery, vanilla frosting kind of a note shows up. I'm still getting some of that alcohol burn in the back of the throat. Much more butterscotchy caramel notes are showing up at this point too. Definitely there's some of that cotton candy or just that general fruit gum kind of sweetness to it, but not quite as much. I think more of the sweeter vanillas and caramels are starting to bloom from the water addition. I don't really notice, honestly. I don't know what kind of a barreling they're using other than saying this American Light whiskey was aged in second fill oak barrels. I don't know what kind of barrels they're using. I'm not really getting much. I mean, maybe there's a toasty element to the whiskey if I had to guess, but I'm not really getting anything that's reminding me of heavy char, or certainly doesn't feel like the whiskey has been overly oaked in any way, shape, or form. So it's a very interesting whiskey, and yeah, we did talk about the finish. We talked about the mouthfeel as well. There, it's a full mouthfeel experience. Very oily. I mean, maybe borderline creamy, but I would say it's very viscous and oily. So
yeah, exactly. There you go.
Value wise, at $130, your mileage is going to vary. This may, I don't know. I still got a lot of bottle to get through and really determine, definitively what I think. But I'm going to obviously give you my notes. I felt like this was an interesting birthday whiskey to want to choose, and
That's pretty cool, though, Mr. Eric.
Some sweeter, desserty notes, if you will. Not real decadent, rich caramels or dark chocolates or dark fruitier notes, but that's kind of where the corn whiskey is lending itself to the flavor here. So I'm gonna sit back and enjoy this. I may add a little bit more water over time here and see how it opens up, and I'll put together my scores. Apologies for the longer review there. And let's go to round 3. Alex, the Beer Master. Final thoughts. Give us a grade on your beer.
Well, this beer here, which is going to be the Victoria. I'm enjoying this. This is tasty, very, very, very delicious. I'm enjoying it. I love it. Rating on this? Good flavor, and that's what I like. Good flavor, and then I have the IPA too as well, and that's delicious too. But let's not get confused with myself and other people get confused. But yeah, this rating on this, I'm gonna give it a 90. I'm enjoying it. It's very. The reason why I'm giving it a 90 because it's very crushable. Well, really 90s ain't supposed to be crushable beers, but 90s for the 90s, it's a tasty beer, and I love it. I enjoy it. Not ready to crush it, but I will crush it. But I'm just enjoying the flavor. It's not the main thing here. I don't like the crushed beers, but sometimes that does happen a lot. Because you're enjoying it and you're things happen. So beyond that, the next one. That would be
I think I found the right amount of water. Ooh.
Right here, which is Fiddlehead Brewing IPA. Very, very dank. So if you I'm really enjoying it. By the way, this is warmed up. Kind of has an oniony thing too, but you know what? That's what it should. That's what it should do because it's IPA. It's grassy. It's weedy and weedy. Yeah. So I'm gonna give this, man.
Whoa! Watch out.
Yeah, I know it's so good. I'm gonna give this a 97.
Yo,
tasty because if anybody likes, I mean, I've never smoked weed or anything, but I like to smell it, and I'm never against it. I never was. So if you want to taste weed, drink weed. I'm just. I mean, as my Uncle Russ told me the other day, I tell it how it is, and Uncle Russ is cool. I do tell it how it is. This is the answer. If you want weed, dankness, and all that, this is the perfect beer. Now, don't get me wrong. Be like me and play Colombo and try other beers that are based off of this too, to see which one's better. This is good, but or it's going to be good together. I don't know. But it is. 97 it is. So, sorry.
That's great. The joint is perfect. Yeah.
Exactly. So, if you can get this, please do. Most people can. So, it's really enjoyable. So, if you want to taste some weed and deliciousness and get from this, get this beer or other beers too that are IPAs that kind of have like a weed deliciousness flavor to it. So please, I suggest try all the beers that are IPAs that are New England or whatever, because you never know. But this is one of the best so far. So we'll see what happens in the future. So try to get that and let me know what you think of it. And that's it for me, my friends. That was a quick review. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you guys. Cheers.
And I gotta say,
please, Mr. Eric.
I gotta say really quickly while I'm gonna bring up some other folks that now that I've added even a little bit more of an addition of some water into my sampling of the American Light whiskey, I think the notes are changing and things are getting a little concerned in the flavor. So things are opening up a little bit better, and I will provide some more notes when I get to the 6-point rating scale. So this whiskey definitely at its higher ABV definitely requires you to bring it down a little bit to really of proof with some water additions and really, or I guess you could let it sit on a big rock of ice and really let it proof down and open up that whiskey. So we'll get to that. and a couple of panelists. But let's go over to Bubble Gut with his romantic Valentine's Day raspberry stout.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very drinking today, right?
Like, it's like gangster style beer, man. The Valentine murders or whatever those were. Yeah.
Valentine's Day murders.
I
Valentine's
just
Day.
saw that on YouTube. I was like, what? That was crazy. What a setup that was. All right.
Not tanners.
World's finest body of beer. Okay, so this beer was great. As it warmed up, it brought a lot more raspberry out. Chocolates started to kind of come out. It's more of a baker's dark chocolate, powdery, dry kind of feel, without the sugariness. Not sweet by no means. It is an American stout. I looked that up. Yeah, man, this is great. I love the mouthfeel, the body, the feeling of it, just everything. The fruit was perfect with the chocolates, a little bit of even roasty breadiness, toasty breadiness, and it's just really nice. I'm gonna give it a 4.4 out of 5. I think that's appropriate. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love when you get raspberry in a stout. It's so good.
Yeah. Let's go over we're on to Rhode Island, aren't we? No, wait a minute. No, we are on to Rhode Island with Tanner in the East Coast.
Yes, Mr. Tanner after the beer man. Yes, you're correct, sir.
All right. So Dorchester Cobblestone Boston Dry Stout. It's pretty good. I actually did a little bit of research on just like an Irish stout, so I'm pretty sure Boston. I'm sure they're like kind of the same thing, right?
Oh, okay.
I said something about caramel malt in my review. I don't think there's any caramel malt sweetness or anything like that, but there's definitely like a significant like chocolatey sweetness. Now I looked up like a regular like recipe, and it says that they would use a good amount of chocolate malt, and then I guess it would be a lot of just kind of like flake barley, marisada, roasted barley, and stuff like that. And then like smoky flavor notes would be kind of more of an off flavor in an Irish stout. You want it to be more chocolatey. And I think that this is pretty good. They did a pretty good job with this. It's a little bit of roasty coffee, but it's definitely not to the point where it's smoky. But there is definitely a little bit of coffee on the finish. I think from other ones that I've had, I've gotten a little bit more coffee. I've gotten a little bit more of a roasty kind of just better finish to them. But this one has a really good body and upfront flavor, but it does kind of, I would say, fall a little bit flatter on the finish. 4.9%, definitely a really good ABV. Carbonation is, I would say, about light, but then the body's, of course, like a nice medium-bodied beer. As far as a number for this one, I would go probably like 85 out of 100. For this beer, I think it's right in that B range. Yeah, I've had some better Irish dry stouts or whatever dry stouts, whatever you want to call them. They're calling this a Boston dry stout, but I've definitely had some beers that were a little bit better in this style, but nothing offensive at all. This $3.50 for this can, a little spendy, I would say, because you could definitely get Irish stouts for a little bit cheaper, I would say. Probably like, I know you can get some import stuff, probably like $10 for a freaking 4-pack.
I had a good rim.
But yeah, I like it. I think they did a decent job. I'd recommend it all day. And I don't think I've had this before. Like when I went to their brewery, I don't think I had this one. But I do hope that they have this on draft because I would like to try it. They're a little bit further for me though. They're pretty close.
Try that on Nitro. That'll be good on Nitro.
So, Nitro version of this, yeah, that would probably be really good.
Oh yeah, creamy. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Cheers.
Well,
Cheers.
How far are they from Boston, Eric?
I think Dorchester is considered a
Right
neighborhood
next-
of Boston.
right next
even though it
door.
doesn't have its own
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there you go. Right next door is true.
Sir. All right. So somebody's having a grand old time.
Oh, I'm not having.
Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm gonna call your phone so you get kicked out again.
That's fine. I gotta call my daughter anyway. She's bothering the hell out of me.
All right, well, let's go over to Albany while you
20 years, bump.
got some final thoughts. Piece of fucking banking, hip hop, and
Black IPA is delicious. It's one of the better black IPAs I've had.
Nice.
Good to see him around, coming back around. Fives did a great job with this one. Let's see here. This is 100. This has everything you want in a black IPA. It's very balanced. I have to get some more cans of this. It's really good. Cheers.
Nice. All right, dude. Cheers.
Bumpy road, bumpyism.
All right. Yeah. So right after I do this, I'm just gonna call my daughter. Friggin', I don't kids. We've all grown up from little babies to where we're at now. I don't understand these younger kids, and they don't listen to reason, and they do stupid things, and they react without like rational thinking, and I just text messaging just doesn't. So I'm
It's
gonna
a
call my
pain in the
daughter.
ass, Mr. Bumpy. I agree.
I'm gonna give my daughter a call and try to straighten out her stupid little situation, which shouldn't be really a big situation. She's just dumb. Anyways, this beer from Spyglass, Galaxy, Fresh IPA. I don't know. It's all right. I would score this one out at 4.1 out of 5. It's, I don't mind drinking it, but it's not one that I'm like, oh, this is one you got to try from Spyglass type deal. Yeah, 4.1. It's like top end good to like extreme bottom end very good. But yeah, there's definitely better beers that they put out. And if you miss this one, you're not missing a thing. So.
Okay.
Cheers. I want to thank you for having me on. I'm like, I'm going to go call my daughter and deal with her.
Cheers.
But
Cheers,
happy birthday to
Appreciate
Eric.
it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you soon, Bumpy man. Love you, man.
Glad you could join us on this Wildcard Wednesday.
Yes.
All
All right.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
It's been painful having Alex run it.
Cheers, baby.
Exactly. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Like you say, Mr. Tanner, I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. You really want those nuggets so bad. Bumpy, you owe me. Love you. Owe me some beer, Bumpy. You owe me some beer, Bumpy. I know you can hear me.
He left.
Yeah, he knows he owes me beer now since he wants a ball bust. Oh, yeah.
I'm still trying to put some notes together, but we're talking about this Penelope, aged 18 years, American light whiskey. This is the most different and kind of unique product that I've ever tasted from a whiskey standpoint for damn sure. Again, it's 140.2 proof and it is 70.1% ABV. And what I noticed as when I came up during around just bring up some points here, or one major point was.
I have one question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
How does that compare to that? What's that Canadian? Is it Canadian? What's the brand that me and you tried at that whiskey tasting event where it was like?
Are you talking about that? I haven't had any since then, so I don't really have a good recollection. But are you talking about the
light whiskey, right? Did they do light whiskey?
North brand?
Yeah. It was Found North.
So
that's kind of similar to that, right?
A little different where what they tend to be doing a lot of the time is they take they do a lot of blending in Canada. And what they do is they take individual components where if it's a a corn whiskey, they'll just distill all corn. Or if it's a rye, they'll just distill all rye. If they're doing something with wheat, they'll just distill with all wheat, or malt, all malt. And then they'll take them together and blend them together. It's more of a unique process. I don't know how that kind of aspect changes and does a lot of things differently to the product, but I got to imagine, as far as the corn is concerned, that's probably pretty good.
They were close to the ABV of that. Remember, they were.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. That's probably not a really bad analogy, I would guess, but I have no real super experience otherwise. And I think that they probably can do similar things with their barreling to either uncharred or using reused barrels like this one did. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put the finishing notes out of 20 here. But here's what I was trying to say. And I heard, I'm trying to remember who on YouTube I was watching that was reviewing this. And they had 3 whole tablespoons of water in there. I might have put close to that, or maybe a little bit more in there than when I did that initial tasting, just neat out of the bottle. And when I did that, I was definitely getting, everything started opening up with the right amount of water additions, and I could find some more notes out of the whiskey. So we're going to go through that 6-point rating scale to round out to your 100 points. Again, looks and aesthetics are going to get up to 10 points, with aroma, taste, mouthfeel, and finish getting up to 20 points each, and your value is the last 10 points total to round out to your 100. I think I got this probably. So for the looks and aesthetics, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Nice.
I love the bottling. You can clearly tell if you just see that P, and you're going to know it's Penelope.
I am looking forward to trying it.
Years, it gives a little bit of information, tells you something about the mash bill and the ABV range. And obviously, with it being 140 proof, it has super nice legs and tears streaming down the glass. So really good looking stuff there. So I give that an 8 out of 10. Aromas, again, this is based now off of me putting the right amount of water additions.
True that. Go ahead, Mr. Hart.
So 17 out of 20 I'm going to give for the aroma. I think it's syrupy, butterscotch, caramel, vanilla, creams. I do also get a little bit of bubblegum fruity type sweetness. I don't know how to describe that. Some people are talking about, and the Penelope website will say cotton candy. That's me saying the bubblegum fruity type sweetness. I wish there were more. My main gripe here, which got a couple of points knocked off, was I wish there was more of a charred or barrel element for 18 years being aged. But in my assessment, I think that there are going to be a lot of folks that will appreciate that, because there's a lot of people that don't really like overly oaked or aged spirits, because it can almost be too much oak and too much barrel element in the whiskey and too tannic and that stuff. So some people will appreciate that it didn't come across super oaky in the aroma. And I'm going to give the taste the same score. I'm going to give that a 17 out of 20. I say, generally speaking, I'm getting the same notes from the aroma as I am in the taste. Overall, it's sweet. It's 99% corn. It's sweet dram with 1% barley malt. The overall sweet with that syrupy butterscotch, caramel, vanilla, cream note, and that bubblegum fruity type sweetness, as I'm going to call it. I say that there might be a slight dried citrus note as well, but that might be really faint in the background. I may be getting, if anything, I may be getting a toasty oak as well, but overall, I'm not really getting any real oaky presence, which some people, again, are going to appreciate, because there are a lot of people out there that don't really appreciate higher aged bourbons and ryes, because they can come across almost too oaky and too tannic, and some people don't really like that flavor. And I guess in that regard, I wish for the 18 years I was getting more of a charred or a barrel type of an influence. And maybe I was getting some toasty notes, but that was about it. And the other thing, I know it's a big ABV, it's a hazmat, 140 proof, but I'm not digging the ABV kick in the back of the throat as much. I mean, I'm not the guy here that's gonna sit and talk about smoothness or anything like that necessarily. It was kind of a little bit annoying that when you're trying to assess certain things, that maybe not at the beginning of the palate, in the middle, but the back of the throat was kind of on fire a little bit. It wasn't detracting from the whiskey for me, luckily, but I think there are a lot of people that should never pick up a bottle of something like this if they've never even tried things, say 120 plus proof points, like barrel strength whiskeys. If they don't even like that, then I wouldn't even attempt this thing at all. So the mouthfeel was probably one of the nicer aspects. It was probably my highest. Well, it was my highest rated aspect of the whiskey. I thought it was super viscous and it had a nice oily complexion to it. It certainly coated the entirety of your mouth very nicely. Yeah, certainly did. For sure. I mean, borderline creamy, but I'm going to call it really viscous. So 18 out of 20. I'm going to call the finish a 17 out of 20. And to me, it still retains that sweet and confectionery flavoring to it with some of that richness. It's a long, sweet finish. I mean, I still am getting some of the ABV hit in the back of the throat, but this is where I'm starting to notice as it dries and as it finishes, the alcohol is dissipating out of the whiskey. And then overall, your mileage will vary depending on what stores will charge for this. I don't know if Tanner, I don't know if you've ever seen.
I've never seen it like yet.
And what you've seen for prices. Again, I bought it for $130. It could be probably north of $200 at a lot of places that might see it at, and it could even excel all of that, because I do think it's kind of considered a highly allocated type of a thing when it's available.
When I go to the store, Eric, I'm going to be calling you when I find it.
You're going to buy this for almost $200, Alex. I have a hard time believing that.
Wow. It's a pretty bottle.
I'm saying any of the whiskey. We'll see what happens.
So I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10 on the value. I do think there's some upsell on that value. It is one of the more unique things I've definitely ever tasted in as far as whiskeydom, but at $130,
at all. They don't even have it.
Well, at $130, I definitely think that there are other products I would rather gravitate to at lower price points, more traditional bourbons in ryes. I think are maybe more of my game, but it will be interesting to try different samples. And like Tanner said, trying Canadian corn whiskeys would probably be, seems like they could be at higher ABVs, could be a very similar experience at their higher ages as well. But I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. I think there's a lot of upsell to it being super unique and having those kind of flavors. And it's hard to find really high aged whiskeys like an 18-year-old American style of a whiskey. I think it's hard to find a product like that where, I don't know, it's not like it's a legacy distillery like a Buffalo Trace or a Heaven Hill that wants to charge you $200 plus maybe for an MSRP and something like that. So unique product style American light whiskey that not everybody makes. So again, I'm going to give an 8 on the looks and aesthetics, a 17 on the aroma, a 17 on the taste, 18 on the mouthfeel, 17 on the finish.
I might start doing
and
this.
I'm going to give a 7 on the value. So for me, I'm going to give that an overall score of an 84 out of 100.
An 84. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, you're right.
So I think what would probably really raise the score, and then I'll really shut up about this. I think what would really raise the score up to a higher level is maybe light whiskey just don't have super amounts of complexity. It's just overly sweet confectionery for the most part. That's where your finish is. And maybe I'm getting 60 notes, but 18 years, I'm not really getting a lot of barrel influence as far as anything super oaky or anything super tannic from or any real barrel char notes. Again, I don't know what kind of second fill barrel they're using. They're probably a bourbon type recipe, knowing that it's MGP, which used to be owned by Seagram's at the time when this was being aged. So overall, I do think this is an interesting product that if you get get Tanner a chance to sample this one for sure. If you get a chance to sample American Light Whiskey and you don't mind higher ABV products, I would certainly implore you trying that because it's certainly a different, unique experience, and corn is certainly lending to that confectionery thing to it. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk on my birthday. Yeah, I thought that was a cool birthday, and certainly being a sweeter product overall, it seemed like a more birthday desserty kind of a thing.
Nice.
Yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely going to be a sample for people, and maybe I should bring this along to our.
I was about to say, Eric, we're going to
found a crazy stout and bring it together. Vanilla.
That would be a fun one. This will be perfect.
I hate to say it though, Eric, I'll probably try a couple days before that though, maybe, and then we'll try it all.
All right. Well, I got to thank everybody for joining. Just to say right off the bat here, before we go to that round 4, and a pretty cool birthday. And who knew I was drinking 18-year-old American Light Whiskey?
Hell yeah, dude.
So let's go into that wild card round. The round 4 is the YouTube round. So I want to hear from each of you what your channel is, what you do on your channel, what's coming up on the channel, and let us know what you've been watching on the YouTube platform. And also, I do want to implore everybody still watching live or watching the replay of this to go and find out the Beer Master, Bubblegut Brews TV, East Coast LQ Reviews, Keep It Funky Beer Review, and Thomas Merrill 75 for your Massachusetts reviews since 2020. And I want you guys to hit that notification bell after you subscribe. Subscribe and then hit the notification bell. Because when you hit that notification bell,
I got 189.
Hell yeah. You'll be notified after that notification bell of any updates to our channels, including when we do something like this, go live. So now, Alex, you can start off and tell us all about YouTube and what's going on and what you've been watching lately.
Well, I mean, Friday, Monday's going to be out with friends, but we're going to be doing Baltic Porter. We're going to be doing a Baltic Porter around 8 o'clock. But it's out with friends. Yes, Baltic Porter, baby. I might have had a Baltic Porter, but it was a while ago.
That's
but
one of my favorite stuff. I love Baltic Porters. Those are
Right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So hope you guys will join Baltic Porter around 8 o'clock. But I don't put the name because it's Alex and Friends, so I only put the beer stuff in the beginning anyway. So the rest of the time we just hang out and whatever. And then Tuesday, sometimes I do beer reviews. Maybe I'll throw a beer review sometime. What's that about?
The rest of the time it's and Friends.
Yeah, I'll be drinking throughout the night like I normally do. But I try to limit it a little bit, but I'm just having a conversation, so I like to have some beer with me. Especially exactly. And then Tuesdays, I do occasionally do beer reviews. I'm hoping we'll get back to that eventually, but because I did beer reviews on Mondays, I just don't want to do that. But eventually, maybe I'll do a beer review on a Tuesday occasionally, so it can have so if there's a video, so there's an actual video too, so people to watch. And that's why I like to do that. And then Wednesday, Eric talk about that. And then Thursday is Alex and Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30 if I decide to do that. That is still around. I haven't done it in a while. And then Friday is Come Out Beer With Al. And that's around 8 o'clock. And then, my usual routine. I got members only stuff. I have videos that are members only stuff. Me and Tanner and whoever else joins, we'll be doing some members only stuff as well on all of our channels. I have these bottles here that I'm going to with you guys. Hoping we'll have some chips if I'm on the trip in September. Hoping we'll have some chips or whatever Tanner wants to do. Because again, it's members only stuff too. And that I'll be doing with the Tanner and whoever else wants to join us. Could be chips, could be cheeseburgers dipping in it. I don't give a crap. We're going to have fun if once I make it there. Or whenever.
These cheeseburgers, do they have a face on them and legs and arms, and they have a
Is
good
it a
time?
smash burger or like a regular burger? A
Hey,
smash
well, we can
burger.
punch this. We can get some smash burgers. I like smash burgers too.
Well,
We're
smash
good.
burger.
Let's do some smash burgers. Yeah, exactly. Whatever you
Fried
guys,
smash burger with bacon and chicken.
whatever you guys want to do. So yeah, so that's it for that. For my members, you know the deal. You've seen me do my walking streams.
Oh,
And all that occasionally, and then the walking streams are not members only thing unless I really need to talk about something, and then maybe be members only. But all my walking streams are public, so check them out. I might be doing more walking streams sometime in the future. But and then check out Rick Jopoulos and all of our peeps have a YouTube channel. Just have fun, enjoy ourselves. That's what we're doing. Cheers.
Well,
Oh, come to the Food Fridays too, but that's right there in between. Cheers.
well, cheers out. All right, Bubblegum Brews TV for the YouTube.
oh man! Oh my goodness! Let's make this quick. Well, I've got a brew day tomorrow. I'm switching to Thursdays, I think, now because it gives me a good morning into afternoon of getting ready for my Thursday brew day. So that makes more sense after I've had a bunch of sleep and I'm good to go, right? So
very much I could join you.
we're brewing a Westie tomorrow. Stephen Low Eyes 6.8 with like 68 IBUs or something like that. Something like, I don't know where it's at, but everything's ready. I'm ready. Like I just got to do my intro and maybe clean my boiler a little more because I noticed some shit on there. But I'm gonna wake up at 8. I'm gonna start the temp. I'm gonna start the fucking elements and get it going, and then hopefully by 9:30 I'll be able to start my time. Tell them 12:30 your time. So
Live stream, baby.
Live stream tomorrow of that. The Double New England is nice. You know what? The main thing I'm pissed about though, is the yeast, man. I remember having I was getting into that milky stage where I was getting some really nice milky haze fucking IPAs, right? That's because of the theolized yeast, man. We can't buy that anymore. So now, as homebrewers, we can't buy that. Only professional brewers can buy theolized yeast from Omega or whoever produces it.
What the hell?
So, and that was what was doing that biotransformation and that zappy fucking hazy milk. It was nice. So now it's more of a Westie hazy, but it's very good. It's very good.
I'm looking forward to trying it, but I hope you get the hazy thing again sometime.
There's stipulations in this one only because it's I'm only going to be doing a panel with Eric and Jordan because we put the recipe together. It's kind of because I'm sending them quite a few beers, each of them, because of that. If you guys ever want to join me in the future to write a recipe, I'll do the same with you guys. Every collaborator gets 6 beers. I'll send you 6. You do what you will with it. I can't afford to technically send them out to 20 million people. So, but anyway, but
Cheers,
just what I'm saying is okay. So just getting ready for the fucking trip. That's basically it. Trying to get everything ready. I got the first 2 nights close to Eric, and so the Red Roof Inn. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully, it's not owned by a bunch of crazy people. But
I love it.
I'm on mute. I don't think so this time around. You're in a much nicer area.
It better not. We don't need crazy.
So you're in a fine area. You're good.
You're in a fine area at that one over here.
And then we have we just have to do anyone that's going's we gotta figure out who's going by August 30th, so I can pay this fucking.
I remember. Send you money.
Beyond this, we can talk after. Just the trip's coming up, and I'm very happy for that. I'm very looking forward to going to Boston again and Maine. So and seeing you guys as
Maine's
well.
a happy place. I love that place.
So much is it really
Boston
is.
a happy
Nice.
place.
Cheers, guys. Let me shout out one person. Yeah, I'm brewing beer. I'm gonna do one more beer. I'm gonna do a Motueka Grisette, Motueka Eyes Grisette with Dan. He's gonna be paying for the whole shindig and taking care of it. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna review it, and then I'm gonna be doing a Kolsch for our meetup. I'll send some of that out to one of you guys. So,
That's gonna be great.
I hope so. I really do hope so. I don't know who to shout out at the moment. I lost all my fucking tabs. So cheers to the YouTube world. YouTube, the beard YouTubers, every one of you. Squatchy. Let's shout that guy out. Yeah, he just put up some stuff out in the East Coast or something, I think, right now. But all right, I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, he went to the Alps recently. Yeah.
He did. He went a lot of places.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to make the pilgrimage up there.
Thanks, Eric. Happy birthday, homie. All right. Cool.
Cheers, sir.
Yeah, dude.
Score to East Coast LQ.
Cheers, everyone. Yeah. I don't know why, but after I left Narragansett that night, Eric, I felt like crap. I don't know how you
Because you're a
felt.
tainer, probably. That could be the reason.
What?
I don't know why, but like I could not that night. I literally could not sleep. I had such a bad head cold. My nose was so stuffed. I woke up like every hour. I hate that. I woke up at like 1, and then I woke up at like 2, and then I woke up at like 3, and then I woke up at like 4.
Oh,
I eventually had to go to work at like 5:30, so that was not fun. But yeah, I haven't really been doing much. I recorded a review today because I knew it was going to be a wild card. So I was like, all right, I'll do a few beers. I'm not going to go too crazy tonight, but I did a beer earlier. But we got the rest of my ingredients or my grain and stuff from my I'm gonna do another lunch IPA brew.
Yeah, baby.
I'm thinking about just kind of dumping all of what I got left into the grain and then just seeing what happens. I'm gonna measure everything out and see what the percentages are of everything, and hopefully they're not too high. But yeah, I want to do another lunch IPA clone, and I think we're just gonna kind of dump what I got left for grain into the mash tun, and then use up my hops I got. I do have to dry hop, and I have to do my secondary transfer and dry hop and bottle my Pliny the Elder clone that I just did. So look out for the bottling day. I'll probably do another video on the bottling day. So look out for that on my channel. Look out for more liquor reviews. I haven't really been buying too much liquor lately. I've been going through some of the stuff that I have, making some room for some new bottles. Yeah. But yeah, I actually haven't really been buying too much whiskey in general or any liquor. But other than that, shout outs for other people. Let's shout out. Let's see if Poor and Broke, Pour and Broke.
Poor and Broke.
Yeah, he does like bourbon videos.
Yeah,
mostly bourbon, but mainly whiskey videos. I see he did like a he was at some like pop-up event that Bruzel was at, and that's how I came across his channel. But he's got like 1,000 subs, so I thought that'd be cool. That was one of those channels I kind of just recently found that was a little bit newer. And then also, I would say, does he still put what's his name? Graveyard. What the heck is his name? Oh, I can't find it. He has Graveyard Grog, but then he has another channel. He comes up as Graveyard, but he's also a pretty good homebrewer. He makes mead and stuff. I would check him out. And then one last person I'll shout out. Check out Digesting Beer. He's got 439 subs, 1.4 thousand videos. He just put out a video. He just put out two videos in the past 2 hours, 52 minutes ago and an hour ago. And then Biscuit Brothers, Austin Street, Equilibrium, Trillium. He's got a bunch of homebrew, not homebrew, sorry. Bunch of
that grapefruit, I saw all of it. I might grab it next week.
Yeah, I was looking at that one too, the grapefruit substance.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that recently. Yeah, I bet that's good. Yeah, there's Pouring Broke, and then check out Digesting Beer.
That is him, Tanner. That is him. I don't want to be rude. That's what I said.
Yeah, yep, that's him. 2000.
Thank you, Leslie.
Digesting Beer. His header on his YouTube channel is pretty funny. It's Digesting Beer with Steven Anderson, but it's like a cat and then a dialogue bubble that says that. I don't know. But yeah, this guy seems pretty cool. I've watched a couple of his videos. I think he's when he started videos. Oh, he's been 2006. His channel's been around since. So
2006. I was still going to school at that time.
Same here.
Oh my god, you guys are young.
He could have made the channel 2006 and then just recently, you know what I mean?
Right, that's true.
The oldest reviewer.
Yeah, I was
Whoa, that's a regular night in Albany.
Wow, you almost got
What else you got, Tanner? I didn't want to railroad you there.
Last thing I was gonna say is he's got a video from 19 years ago, but it doesn't have to do with beer. His first year beer review was Mr. Brothers Lucky Beer Review. Piss Drinker. 10 years ago.
Drinker.
10 years ago. So
Sounds
he's
like
been
a
reviewing
good
beer
West
for 10 years. He probably just
Sounds like a good bit of
getting
West.
more back into it. So I would recommend subscribing to him. So cheers.
Check him out. I'll give him a sub.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Birthday.
Prost.
Happy birthday to you, Mr.
Yeah.
Eric.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We gotta hear what Jordan is gonna shout out here.
Yes, Mr. Jordan.
We are 2 days away from going to see Ghostface Killer of the Wu-Tang Clan on Friday in Poughkeepsie.
Yo, all right. Whoa.
Yeah, dude. It's great.
Ghostface Killer.
Might cry happy tears at that show. Like it's like
That will happen.
Yeah. Expect
Nice.
a lot of fun from that. Let's see. Got to review Blue Sushami flour, cherry caviar flour, a bunch of beer reviews, bunch of Oxbow, Farmhouse in the fridge. Let's see here. Shout out. Bayos podcast. He's based in Canada, but he goes around the country, him and his wife, to different breweries around the world. He's vlogs, they have a podcast. Super dope. Who else? Chris Muslis. It's a travel channel. Him and his son go around the world, around the U.S., different cities, different states. Yeah, it's a good time.
Nice. Oh yeah, he's good. I like it. I watch him.
Well, cool. Thanks. Keep it funky. I don't know. I had a brain fart there. Thanks. Keep it funky. There we go. All right. So if you've been here this long, you know where you are. You are at Thomas Metal 75, the Massachusetts reviews portion of YouTube since 2012. I do think that's my channel started in 2006, but I do believe the first review to start off this whole reviewing portion, main parts of this channel, started in 2012. So why the hell not? Since
I wish
2012.
I started sooner.
Yeah, there were a lot of things. Beer was certainly a different place and time back in that particular.
Oh
point.
yeah,
it's fun. It's still fun now, and it's
so
good
fun.
time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, as far as the reviews, it's Massachusetts beer reviews,
Love
Massachusetts
this new logo. I love it. Cheers.
whiskey reviews,
I like it a lot.
Massachusetts agave reviews. I did put up one today for Fortaleza Blanco, and in celebration of the Nile. And I've done 2 rum reviews. I should probably do some more over time with that.
I like rum.
And I drum in a band called Oxblood Forge. If you like doom, stoner metal, Black Sabbath-y stuff, traditional
I'll try
80s
it.
metal like Iron Maiden and thrashy metal, you'll probably find something to like about Oxblood Forge. We have just gotten to the studio. We started this past weekend. I recorded all 7 of our new songs, including we are thinking about doing re-recording a couple of other songs we've already previously released. But for all 7 songs that are new that we would like to get recorded, I recorded all 7 songs on literally Saturday. I don't know how I did that on drum. We got that completed. It was fun. That was tiring, but that was fun. We did it. Holy shit. Now we're started bass tracking yesterday. Bass guitar will happen again tomorrow evening. So that's cool stuff there. Go check out Oxblood Forge wherever you stream music. And on the Bandcamp website, search for our name. You can find CDs, digital downloads. We got 1 10-inch vinyl and 1 cassette tape from our last release that we did. And there is some T-shirts and merchandise.
CDs.
You saw, yeah, maybe. You never know. But we saw Bumpy Road with one of the T-shirts. The T-shirt that has Bumpyisms. The T-shirt that has Godzilla on it. You can definitely find it there at the Bandcamp. We'll ship it to you pretty much anywhere. And if you download, you can donate as much money as you, or pretty much as little as you would like. We appreciate that. I do as well. 38 years old today, if nobody knows that. So there's that. And a couple of things I seem to be watching all the time recently is YouTubers, obviously. The Whiskey Boys. I'm watching these people all the time talk about some whiskey. They talk about all kinds of bourbons and rye whiskey, primarily. Some highly pretentious bottles and stuff, but it's just from a fan perspective of whiskeys in general, not a real super pretentious group of individuals. So it's fun. And I'm always watching this highly allocated problems. Like this guy recently started. When did he start? He joined on February 6, 2026, and he already has 1.03 thousand subscribers since February.
What am I doing wrong? What the hell?
Eastern Iowa-based bourbon hunter highlighting the absolute struggle it is to actually find anything worth hunting at a fair price. That's about the skinny of that. So primarily American whiskeys on that channel as well. So, gotta say, Alex Beermaster, Bubblegut Brews TV, East Coast LQ, and FNAT Reviews. Keep it funky and dank and beer and hip hop 420 and bucket hat extravaganzas. Thank you, sir.
We have some more Buckethead season.
75. Thanks for joining the stream. Feel old in more ways than one, I guess. And Alex, well, I'm gonna say until next time, get those great beers and spirits.
Oh yeah.
See you soon. Alex would like to hold up his hands and do the hokey pokey.
Oh, like a chocolate donut.
I do co-host too. Co-host.
Explain that, if you will. If you want.
Yes. Co-host of Wildcard Wednesday when the Legend Eric can't make it, but actually Legend Eric did message me earlier, said 8 o'clock, so we're good on that. Stay tuned for Wildcard Wednesday will continue on regardless.
Yes, sir.
Because Eric, he's still going to be the main character, but when he's not around and he's doing his stuff, I'm here to do that. So beyond that, you'll not miss a beat. 7:30, regardless if you see 2 live streams or 1, you know the deal. So, all right, I digress. This is Alex Beermaster. We will see you all next live stream, next video. So, Alex Beermaster signing out. And cheers, everybody. Sorry. Okay. Toodaloo.